Bruce Willis, a Hollywood icon from the 80s known for his rugged demeanour, has given us hits like the Die Hard series and cult classic Pulp Fiction. However, behind the scenes, his life has been filled with nothing but heartache and disease. He is now a shell of a man. Born on March 19, 1955, in West Germany's city of Idar Oberstein, Bruce Willis, whose full name is Walter Bruce Willis, is from the home of a German mother, Marlene, and an American father, David, who initially served in the army in Germany. Love sparked the family move from Germany to New Jersey when Bruce was just 2, marking the beginning of his role as the eldest among 4 siblings, brother David, sister Florence, and a second brother, Robert, who sadly succumbed to cancer in 2001. The Willis family, defined by hard work, weathered life's challenges, with Bruce's father juggling roles as a welder, mechanic, and factory worker, while his mother contributed part-time at a bank. When Bruce's parents broke up, it took a toll on their family. Bruce had to stay with his father, while his siblings stayed with their mother, and it was hard growing up with just one parent. While he tried navigating through the aftermath, Bruce acknowledged the turbulence of his upbringing, noting, "I did all right, especially in the humanities. The best thing I got out of school was an enjoyment." Growing up in the late 1960s, he went into the typical experiences of the era, like experimenting with substances, embracing early encounters with alcohol, and immersing himself in the free-spirited atmosphere. In spite of the insecurities that shaped his youth, Bruce Willis emerged with a unique perspective on life. Despite excelling academically, Bruce Willis faced the challenge of severe stuttering during his school years. Surprisingly, when he auditioned for a role in a school play, he discovered that his stutter had disappeared while on stage. Regular performances became his means of boosting his self-confidence and helped him overcome the speech impediment, earning him popularity in class. Acting provided a transformative escape for Willis. He recalled that, "When I acted, I was being a different person. The emotional trigger that caused me to stutter stopped when I would act." Determined not to let his speech impediment define him, he outgrew it through his commitment to the stage. This pivotal experience shaped Willis's iconic persona, and he became a nonchalant, sarcastic individual unbothered by life's challenges. He meticulously worked on his image for someone aspiring to be a stellar actor, ensuring he never stuttered again before interviews or performances. All along, he had this special love for music, which blossomed as he began to learn singing and harmonica playing, earning him the nickname Buck Buck from school friends. He was a good student, but when he took on the role of the student council chairman in high school, his academic pursuits took a back seat to the quest for fun. Despite being one of the smartest, he was suspended for some drug-related activities. The adventurers didn't cease there. At 19, Willis found himself arrested for possessing 2 joints, one behind each ear. Post-school life in 1973 became a journey of searching for his place in the world. John McClane, the cool and witty police officer from the Die Hard series, is the first and most memorable picture anyone will have of Bruce wherever his name is mentioned. This iconic portrayal brought worldwide fame to the actor, secured enduring love from audiences, and earned him higher pay for his role play in movies. Landing the role wasn't a walk in the park, as Willis faced competition from heavyweights like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Harrison Ford, and Richard Gere, all of whom declined for various reasons. The character of McClane was reshaped for Willis, transforming the traditional brutal lone hero into a lively, sensual, and humorous guy who dealt with nasty guys in his own unique way. The first film's success exceeded all expectations, leading to the decision to produce 2 more sequels. Willis, earning a whopping $5 million for his role, raised eyebrows in the industry and media because that was a lot of money. Alan Ladd Jr., then chairman of MGM, criticized the salary as a disruptor to the industry, but 20th Century Studios, the distributor of Die Hard, insisted that Willis was worth every penny. Despite initial doubts, Die Hard spawned 5 sequels. After the meteoric rise of Die Hard, Hollywood couldn't let go of Bruce Willis's established image, even as he ventured into less-known films like Sunset. Unfortunately, the film earned a Golden Raspberry for Worst Director. It was ironic how Bruce could now determine his paycheck when, long before donning his iconic roles, he did a couple of odd jobs to pursue his passion, from posing as a doctor, even though he lacked the credentials to safeguard the Salem nuclear power plant and steering buses for DuPont Chemical Company. He even dabbled into the private detective business just to make ends meet until in 1977, when he snagged an off-Broadway role at 22. Bruce wasn't just involved in film projects. He also did commercial projects, anything to keep the cash flowing in. He was also into music, and in 1987 he released his first album, The Return of Bruno. The blues and soul-inspired album gained success, ranking 14th on the national Billboard 200 list, American charts, and in the UK national chart. Among his specialties was women. Before and after he met his first wife, he was a man of women. It was in the same year he had his music breakthrough, at the premiere of Stakeout in 1987, that Bruce met actress Demi Moore. Before Bruce met Demi, she was engaged to one of the actors in the same movie, and they'd attended the premiere. Things went south with her fiancé, and Bruce wasted no time to fill in the void. Their love story quickly bloomed into marriage on November 21st of the same year. Demi, in her autobiography, recalled the unexpected proposal. "We were moving to the gambling tables when Bruce said, 'I think we should get married.' We'd been joking about it on the flight there, but suddenly it didn't seem like he was kidding." There were doubts due to Bruce's reputation with women. But the couple proved skeptics wrong, with Bruce leaving behind his womanizing and drunken image. Their commitment led to a family, with 3 daughters, Rumer Glenn Willis, Scout LaRue, and Tallulah Bell. Embracing fatherhood, Bruce even attended cooking courses to delight his daughters with delicious meals, revealing another side to the versatile film actor. Despite the enduring love and faith of the audience in the ageless favorite, various factors have contributed to his gradual decline. The repetitive nature of his roles, characterized by a sense of fatigue and superficiality, coupled with a focus on financial gains over artistic fulfillment, has played against the actor. A scandalous reputation further added to the challenges. Because he had a reputation with women, he navigated more than a decade of rumored relationships with various models and actresses, changing them like disposable gloves, especially after his marriage to Demi Moore ended in 2000. The reason for the divorce was because it became difficult for them to balance career and family. Demi and Bruce initially agreed to build their schedules so that they were shooting at different times and not leaving the children without the care of at least one of the parents. But this only led to the fact that the spouses began to spend very little time together, and rumors about the relations between Willis and Liv Tyler, a co-actor during the filming of Armageddon, complicated the situation. In the same year, Bruce and Demi got divorced. Bruce Willis founded the Bruce Willis Charity Foundation with a mission to raise funds and support initiatives for those in need. Demonstrating his commitment to philanthropy, Willis auctioned off 5 of his motorcycles from 2012 to 2013, with the proceeds dedicated to assisting veterans and wounded US soldiers. After the divorce, after which he called himself free and happy, he had a brief romance with Brooke Burns, a model and actress from Baywatch, and a couple of other flings before he met Emma Hemming. Willis and Hemming got married in March 2009 and also welcomed 2 daughters, Mabel Ray and Evelyn Penn. Since Bruce's reputation in the acting scene superseded him, his rates also went up per shooting that in his supposed role as Mr. Church in Sylvester Stallone's The Expendables series, he was replaced by Harrison Ford for charging $1 million per day. Stallone called Bruce greedy and lazy for the demand. In 2013, Willis attempted a comeback with projects like the 5th installment of Die Hard, the second part of Red, and the continuation of Sin City. While the iconic but aged John McClane garnered significant box office earnings, critics were notably harsh, giving the film a mere 2.8 out of 10 on review sites. Other films from this period were also met with a similarly cold reception from audiences. As if that wasn't enough, crew members working with Bruce began to report his struggle on film sets, including forgetting lines that made his shoots scheduled to only last a maximum of 2 days, of which he would often only work for 4 hours due to his declining health, and an incident involving firing a gun on the wrong cue. That incident left crew members wondering if Bruce Willis still had some of John McClane in him. He was supposed to fire after saying a line, but did so before saying the line, and even stared blankly at crew when they asked him if he'd forgotten the arrangements. In White Elephant, his worsening condition became apparent as he questioned his presence by asking crew members, "I know why you're here, and I know why you're here. But why am I here?" Directors, including Jesse V. Johnson, expressed concern, recalling Willis as not the Bruce they remembered. On Hard Kill, he misfired a gun twice, leading to safety concerns. His role in Out of Death faced reductions due to cognitive issues as he was confused about the lines he was to perform, and in Wrong Place, the director, Mike Burns, noted Willis was getting worse. Despite challenges, Willis tried his best in Paradise City, showcasing resilience by saying, "I'll do my best," after experiencing episodic confusion. On sets like American Siege in 2020, he was already wearing an earpiece with his lines being read to him. The reason for all of that happened, and is still happening, came with the disclosure of the diagnosed frontotemporal dementia, also called an aphasic condition that has impacted his language skills, including speaking, writing, and understanding communication. Aphasia typically comes after a significant life event like a stroke, but doesn't diminish intelligence or cognitive capabilities, contrary to the misconception that it does. When it became a public acknowledgement, the Willis family's response to Bruce's health condition reflected how unified, resilient, and loved up they were that they initially decided that the Assassin movie he was on set for in 2021 would be his last before retirement. In a recent interview with his wife, Emma Willis in September 2023 said she wasn't sure that Bruce was aware of his condition, but hoped that he would be able to come out of it. At least he has the love of his wife and daughters. Even his ex-wife, Demi, has been supportive in a way that the public has admired. All these just to keep him strong. Every family member has been empathic, from his daughters, Ruma, Scout, and Tallulah, as well as Bruce's wife, Emma Hemming Willis, expressing gratitude, nostalgia, and hope openly while portraying a family unit facing adversity together.